Here we go, friends. Gardening 101. Now, throughout the time that you have your garden, you must explore and see what your plants are doing. For instance, if you see this thing here, right? You see how she has some white spots on her? This leaf is really weak. Out she goes. Another one. Can you see this one here? She's got some insect holes in it, right? Also, out. Understand something. When insects are flying above and they see leaves like this, right? With no holes in it, right? The chances are that they're not going to land on that leaf or this plant because they're going to say to themselves, there's no holes there, so nothing's been feeding on it, so it cannot be good to eat that. So, with that being said, you must have the due diligence to go through your garden. Okay, white spots means weak. Out she goes. Okay, and you can't be afraid to do that. You really have to do that. It's called grooming. You have to groom your plants. This is what makes plants strong and healthy. And if you look down here, hopefully I can do so. There you go. You can see down there now, right? And now down here, there's some, like this one here. See this weak little white leaf? Out she goes. She serves no purpose. Now the plant itself is going to try to keep that thing alive. And so it's wasting all sorts of energy on that one little leaf that it does not need to. See? Look at that. Unhealthy. Get rid of it. I mean, it's actually natural that that occurs, but you have to have the common sense of getting rid of it. So you have to be involved in your garden and see what's going on and what's good and what's not good and what's healthy or not healthy. So friends, don't hesitate to trim out the weak. Look at the leaves. There's holes in them. Cut them out. Use some clippers. You don't want to rip them out by your hand because now you damage the plant. You nice clean cuts. Get rid of the off-color plant, off-color leaves, leaves that have holes in them because of bugs eating them. I grow pretty much everything organically, so I have, I don't put any pesticides on any of my stuff, so that's another thing you gotta watch, you gotta pay attention. So you should be in your garden every day looking, see what it is and what isn't. Leaves with holes, omit. Leaves off-colored leaves, omit. Leaves on the bottom, too many of them, omit, cut them. Use a nice little clean cutter. Keep your plants nice and healthy. And it also gives you a chance to see if they're hydrated or not hydrated. Are they being, is the soil good? Is it, do you have good drainage there? So you really have to, it's not one of these things that you can just let it go. And another point with watering is this. These plants, all plants, not just pepper plants, but all plants, you don't want to overwater them because they will not do well. You want to water them just enough. So every 3 days, give it a serious gush of water, real overwhelming amount of water, and then leave it. And why I say this? I say this because of this. If you water it every day, it's not a good thing. You want the roots of that plant, of their pepper plant, to seek water. That makes the plant strong. So, with that being said, live strong, friends. Be happy. And be good to each other. Alright, friends, without making it sound boring as hell, this on the plant, cut it out. No good. This with visible infection, cut it out. No good. this discoloring. You can see it's discolored. Cut it out. No good. This. No good. Get rid of it. Cut it out. Don't forget the plant is fighting to keep it alive. This looks healthy, right? Flip it over. You see that fuzz? See the fuzz there? I don't know if you can see it there. This fuzz, no good. Bacteria, get rid of it, no good. This one, a little white spot. Get rid of it. This one, see the tear? No good. Get rid of it. This one here, very weak and meek. Get rid of it. And finally this one. Not healthy. Cut it out of the plant. You're saving the plant. You're saving the plant from... You're saving the plant from having a fight and having a fight to keep these things alive. You don't want it. You got to be vigilant. Check out these solar panels, if you would. Basically, that's what they are. Ones that have holes in them, cut them out. Ones that have a little white fuzz on the back of them, cut them out. You really got to be vigilant. You got to look and see what it is. I don't mean to be boring, but this is a life changer. If you do that and you trim and groom your plants as you go every day out there, you're going to have a huge difference. So when your crop comes, when the fruit finally comes from the plant, you're going to be so happy, because now the plant is concentrating all its energy on the fruit and not those messed up leaves. Okay? Take it. Good point.